Hello and welcome to a new series I'm starting right now. I'm gonna call it the Terror of the Feerrott, and we are starting a heroic Beastlord. And I've already gone through the trouble. I've spent literally 2 hours configuring all the hotkeys and all that stuff, picking all the spells, going through and setting up hot buttons and all that stuff. And yeah, while we are an ogre beast lord, I decided to do ogre just because I felt it would go more with kind of where I wanted to go with this, kind of like a narrative based story, kind of the same way I do the Gnome Regards journey. I'm gonna call this one probably the Terror of the Feerrott, but I'm not 100% sure at this time. The character's name is Yuruk. He is let's do some little backstory lore. He would be like the son of my solo self-found shaman that I was doing on my private server, and he is a yeah, that's where he is. He has the same name. I was lucky enough to get it after every other name I tried. It didn't work. I've already purchased the expansion, and I did buy the House of Thule expansion thing just to get the extra bags. So we are kind of good to go there bag-wise. Set everything up. Let's go just kind of go through all the story, or not the story, but the things, right? So I have one hotkey called nuke spam, and it just goes through all the nukes that Beastlord gets. So these 4 right here. Chameleon Strike, so this I based this on several different things. There is a beastlords.org. They have a heroic Beastlord guide. It's outdated, so I had to go through and piece it together with a lot of Googling for patch notes, because a lot of spells got combined up and stuff like that. So this is Cam Strike. There we go. So this is just activates Cam Strike, activates Disc Foray. Disc Foray just does a flurry of attacks every 30 seconds on timer 9, so we can't use the other ones. Kind of trying to go through to make sure all this is going. I don't have Yowl of the Moon anymore. That doesn't stack with this one right here. So this is a swarm pet. Have it in 9. I think at one point in time it used to stack, but now they don't. So you can only get one of those at a time. And let's see here, AA spam. So there's an AA warder spell. I think it's pretty good. And then Roar of the Thunder, which is another pretty big damage spell. So it does 3,900 damage and reduces our hate on the target. It's also kind of a debuff, and it's a 4-minute recast. Whereas Attack the Warders is a larger recast, 10 minutes. So, and this will send out 3 bears. I think we're gonna get bears, and I it's one of the reasons I went with an ogre. I was really leaning towards a barbarian for a while before I made this guy, and I was like, if the warder looked like the wolf from Torment of Velos, in Eastern Wastes, like those wolves, yeah, I would have definitely 100% went barbarian. And I didn't want to go troll because the alligator doesn't look that cool. I would have gone Ixar would probably be better stat-wise because of the region and the armor, but I don't like that warder either. So, and then the Wood Elf, I already have a Wood Elf at 120 Beastlord, and yeah, so I didn't want to do another one of those, and I don't like the Tree Order at all. All right, so that's kind of the ogre. The stun immunity might help us. I don't think Beastlords get a stun immunity at all, so it might be something that is pretty unique. We have a healer mercenary that it gave us when I heroic boosted. I started in the tutorial with this character just so I could buy all the expansions and stuff and get everything set up. And it boosted us with that, gave us that, so we're set. We have all the heroic gear and whatnot. So what we're gonna do, the whole point of this is because I didn't want to do all these old expansions with no regard. For the most part, like House of Thule is where we're gonna start, and everything in House of Thule I pretty much one shot. There's no challenge. There's no anything like that. Pretty much I one shot everything up until probably Broken Mirror, and so I figured doing it fresh with a fresh character, go through it and just start doing it that way, probably gonna be more exciting and better experience. There's a lot of these partisans and mercenary stuff. There's some group missions. I don't know if we'll be able to do those. I'm not doing solo self-found or anything like that, so if I find a group of people at 85-ish or whatever group level that wants to group, we're gonna go and group with them and stuff like that. And yeah, so this is Yuruk, and let me see what else I want to cover. This is like an intro video, by the way. The next video we'll start in the dream and start doing that, but that's kind of the gist of it. Pet heal, I got min companion, then I have cast 7, which is the pet heal. So it seems it's pretty weak actually. 700 every 6 seconds, so that's not that bad. So it's a heal over time, pet heal. We're gonna have the healer mercenary with us unless she's just not needed. We'll see how that goes. I remember it was pretty rough at 85, and being solo might be a little tricky. But as far as I can tell, I should be able to solo to 120 without any issue. Everything should be fine. My Beastlord I can hit 1,000,000 DPS on, so we should be really good doing this. I power leveled my Beastlord to 115, so I really don't remember any of the spells in between. So it's gonna be an experience. So, but I think that's a good spot to end this one. This just the intro, kind of announcing him and getting him established. And if there's any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.